Very specific terminology. The president sort of mocked a couple weeks ago that if you do or don't call it radical Islam, it doesn't make it go away, it doesn't solve it. This week there was a DHS employee, former employee, who said that he was told by the administration, he was ordered by supervisors to scrub the records of words like jihad or Muslim Brotherhood. Following that, there was an exchange between Senator Cruz, a Republican, and DHS Secretary Jay Johnson. I want to play a bit for you.
Is it accurate that the records were changed?
Same answer I gave you before. I have no idea, sir.
Would it concern you if it was accurate?
Senator, I find this whole debate to be very interesting, but I have to tell you, when I was at the Department of Defense giving the legal sign-off on a lot of drone strikes, I didn't particularly care whether the baseball card said Islamic extremist or violent extremist.
That DHS employee said scrubbing these records made it much more difficult, he said, to connect the dots to prevent some of these domestic attacks that we've seen. Are you worried about the PC police and how it affects the ability to keep Americans safe?
Yeah, I just don't understand this whole infatuation with not calling a spade for a spade, right? I mean, this is radical jihad is radical jihad. And why this administration and other intellectuals around the globe don't want to call it radical jihad because somehow this is going to make the problem worse. I mean, good God, we've been fighting this war for 15 years, and the last thing we should be running around doing is babbling about what this is or is not, or what we should call it or not. I mean, look, we know what this is. There is a war within Islam. There are people being radicalized every day. And look, let's just let the facts speak for themselves. Al-Qaeda and ISIS are larger than they've ever been. We have attacks being conducted by people who are being radicalized over the internet in the United States of America and nearly every country around the globe. Europe's being overrun with this problem. So I just don't think it's helpful to not call it what it is. And look, there's just this old saying that, let's at least we admit we have a problem before we can solve the problem.
Chairman Nunes, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you have a safe and happy 4th.
Thank you. Thanks, Shannon.